Yo, man, it has been a minute, guys. Let me test some things. Okay, that's working. How about this? No, not yet. Let me fix YouTube. Save. All right. Yeah. Let me let's see. Control Shift P. Open the project. Do it. Today I need to find a good playlist. And to do that, I need to pull up Spotify. Could care less if it gets taken down on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Come here, you piece of shit. Playlist, here we go. Cyberwave, yeah. Desktop audio. All right. We're going to keep that down to a minimum, just as some background noise while we're doing the thing here. All right, let's get this up and running if we can. I also need damn. All right, let me find my actual. You know what? I might better. Well, maybe I should put OBS over here. And put this over here. Not my normal workflow, but that's okay. Okay. I need to download. It says install the studio. Sure. Resuming. Well, if it's done installing, then what the fudge are we doing? There it is. Okay, hold on. Fuck. Okay, open the studio installer. So chat, what we have to do is I'm getting Android Studio installed, and this will help me simulate a mobile device environment, I guess, for testing the app, which is probably not even quite ready yet. Sure. Is my coffee cooled off yet? Jesus. Perfect. I'll switch the camera angle here in a minute. I'm just getting this thing installed and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's going to be a laid back stream. I like I said, I haven't streamed in quite a while, and I don't stream very often anymore. This is just to do it, hang out while I'm working today. So that is pretty much it, man. Feel free to chat in the chat. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. All right, next, finish. Android Studio. What is this? Do not send analytics. Fuck off. Welcome. This wizard will help you set up development environment. Standard, yes. Fucking sure. Accept TOS. Sure. Man, I don't even know. Like, I see a couple people in the. It says that there's a couple viewers, but I don't know who would even bother watching me anymore. I pretty much fell off the content creation bandwagon. I've got too much other shit to do on the normal. If I stream anymore, it's just to hang and chill while I'm working, but it's not the focus anymore. Way too busy to worry about that grind. So I'm installing. Okay, this should be okay. Cool. Okay, let me see. I got. All right, let's see. Okay. What's next? I'm here. What's next? All right, let's change the scenery. Long form. There we go. All right. So this is cursor. We're looking at sticks, obviously. Okay. On the Android Studio screen, click open and navigate to the sticks project folder. Okay, hold on. That would be in here and here, and then Android. Okay. Click open. Okay, hold on. Trust. Yeah, allow. Okay. Click the blue button that says use JVM 21. Okay. Okay. Okay, now what? After you click it, wait a minute. It wants to Tell me. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay. Import Android Gradle project. Wait. At the bottom right, you can see importing. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta just wait. 1 to 3 minutes. You know it's done when the progress bar disappears and the left side shows more folders. Okay. So it's loading. Agent mode now available. Cool. I don't think I'll need that. My understanding is the goal of this is to just be able to test the app as it is. But I've got to learn this program, and I'm new to this. Grok's going to be helping me out big time today. I should probably start doing that with sticks, to be honest. No, it's analyzing project. I can see the progress bar is underneath me. Y'all can't see it, but it's almost done. Project update recommended. All right, so let's do this. Looks like we have more folders on the left and some alerts on the bottom right. Okay, you can safely ignore them for now. Run the app. Look at the top toolbar. Okay. You'll see a drop down that currently says no devices. Okay. Choose device manager or create device. This is what I see. Ensure your info on this program is up to date. Current right now says no, at the top. Click this says no devices. No, you don't understand. Wait, pair device. Okay, hold on. Fucking idiot. These are my only options. Android Studio. View. Hold on. Tools. Device manager. Okay. I see. Plus button or create device. Click the plus button, create virtual device. Okay. Medium phone, 4P pixel phone, okay. All right, just next, and then pick one that has a download icon next to it. Sure. All right, hold on. The system image still needs to download. You can see the download image will be downloaded. Oh, okay. Just wait for the download. Wait, system will be downloaded. Hold on. Sure. Okay. Downloading. And this is all so I can just test the fucking app. I guess you download different types of virtual devices to like properly simulate using the app. And this is for Android. I have to figure out how to do it with iOS. This is all a new process for me. Like when I built Stix, I built it mostly as a website. However, I think I already did a lot of the hard work as far as the app goes, because when you look at Sticks in the browser, it functions like an app, and so I think a lot of that's going to transfer over pretty seamlessly, but we're gonna find out. It's probably one of these things where working on the app, I'm gonna have to make a lot of adjustments for like. I don't know. I don't know if you have to literally develop for each device. I fucking hope not, but probably. Jesus, this is the thing. This is why I'm like one of the reasons I'm seeking investment for Sticks, because I don't have. If it turns out that like I have to literally manually tweak and adjust for like 100 devices per platform, like that's not going to be good. I don't think that's the case, but I have no idea. I fucking certainly hope not. It may get okay. Start it up. Launching emulator. You know, Google Chrome, when you use developer tools, has a mobile phone simulator as well. Though I don't know how reliable that is in that regard. I'm not really sure. So we're going to find out. I also have no idea how much stress I'm putting on my rig right now. Tell you what, it's running at fucking max. I really wanted to get a Steam machine, but I don't plan on doing gaming content creation really anymore, so at least any time for the foreseeable fucking future. I also don't know how much I'm going to need this program. We'll see. Is it going to run it right there? 65%. Oh, that's the zoom level. All right, so all right, so virtual device is running. Now what? How do I get this goddamn thing? Okay, go back to the main studio window, the one with your project. At the top, make sure the device drop-down shows medium phone instead of no devices. As far as I could tell. Hold on. Okay, I already hit the play button. The emulator is running, but not sure what to do now. The app is still building. Look at the very bottom. No. No, it's not. Incorrect. No, it's not building. Look at the screenshot. Okay, now it's building. You have to hit play for it to run. Yeah, I've never done this before, chat, so I'm learning. There's a loading bar right there. Oh wait, okay, install successfully. Now we're here. What now? NPX cap sync. Push, perhaps. Commit. No action. Logcat tab. Oh, for fuck's sake. Welcome in, everybody. We're working with all this. Yo, Sergeant Wilkie, what's up? Waffle Meat's in the house. Yo, I saw your chat with Pudge. Sticks is looking pretty sick, man. Thank you. Yeah, we're let's see. I'm trying to build the app. That's my thing I'm working on today. It won't get done today. It's just I'm working on it. And I'm working with Grok back and forth to like try to understand all this shit, because building the site is one thing, but building the app side of it is like I'm still learning a lot. So I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Yeah. That's pretty much it today, guys. Like I'm just gonna be working on this, chilling, you know. Feel free to hang and chat. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on it to you know, keep up with you guys. Sergeant Wilkie says there's too much social media, I can't keep up anymore. Yeah, Sergeant Wilkie, so that's kind of like the point of what I'm trying to do with Sticks, at least for gamers and content creators. Is like, I don't know how much you've messed with Sticks. I know you made a profile, but I don't know how much you've like been on it. But like, the idea is number one, to like just give you a better user experience. So, you know, we don't run ads, and most of the tools you need are in one place. So, you know, you have your X feed stuff, you have your, you know, your shorts and your videos, you know, and it stays gaming only, you know. So like when you come to Sticks, like you don't have to worry about all the other crap that's going on. And then, you know, while you're here, you can, just by using the platform, you're earning, you know, you're earning XP and leveling up and stuff. So, you know, it's just a gamification of social media. I know it's one more thing to keep track of, but like, you know, the goal again is to give gamers a dedicated place overall. That's really the big thing. Waffle Me says, yeah, I currently have apprehensively X, Pickaxe, and Twitter. If I open one more, it would be Sticks. I'm going to cut myself off. Wilkie says, I got the profile for about 8 social medias, Gamefolio, Sticks, Lowlight, but I haven't done much because it's overwhelming. It is. Pickaxe, X, and Insta. Yeah. No, guys, I totally get it. Here's the thing. At least with Sticks, you know, in the back of your mind, it's for one thing. It's for the gaming. It's all gaming. So, you know, if you're interested in gaming, if gaming is all you want to see, you know, and most people are variety. Most people are not just gaming, and I totally understand that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's just by having something dedicated, because there's nothing dedicated anymore. You know, there hasn't been for like over a decade. But at least when you come to Sticks, you know, like, okay, when I go here, if I do decide to spend time here, it's going to be gaming only, and I don't have to fucking worry about ads or any bullshit. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. Wavami says, if Sticks could also be a hub that posts to every social simultaneously, it would be tremendous utility that would set it apart from others. You know, that's not an impossible thing to do. Add Rumble in such a way that the views count over here like Pickaxe. So you can embed, Waffle Meat, you can embed, like when you go to post in the lobby section, in the, you know, the social feeds, you can embed your stuff from Rumble. Now, admittedly, sometimes it works, sometimes it's funky, but that's not me, that's Rumble. Rumble's API is really fucking weird, and it's just a thing. Now, maybe it's gotten better, I don't know, but look, when you make a post and you want to say, hey, I'm live, blah, 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 whatever, you just come to this little button here, and you can embed your Rumble stream or whatever, and as far as I know, that will count, you know? So there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Like, there's tons of people that do it already. You know, sometimes, again, it's finicky, and it's not because of Sticks. It's not. If it's, you know, if it's working, great. If it's not, then that's not on me. Sergeant Wilkie says, I think Gamefolio and Lowlight are gaming only. I might be wrong. I haven't fully checked. I'm not sure about Gamefolio. Maybe. Lowlight 100% is gaming only. Lowlight is gaming only. Gamefolio, I think it is. I'm not sure. Waffle says, yeah, everyone tells me Rumble does exactly play nice. Waffle, I'm not sure if playing nice is, I know what you mean. I think it's just, I don't know that that's intentional, right? Rumble is ran by a very small group of people and they refuse to hire on a larger scale. I have my opinions, but it is what it is. And yes, it's very difficult to third party develop anything to make it work with Rumble. It's very difficult. In my case, I'm just adding a normal embedding feature just like you would YouTube. So like if you go here and you post and you click on the embed button, which is this one here, and you put your YouTube stream or video, like it's embedded 100%, no issue. Like you don't even have to, it's very straightforward. You can do the same thing with Rumble, but again, a lot of times it works. Sometimes it's weird. And that's not on my end. You know, I've done everything I can to make that work, but it's just how their shit works. So it's weird. Excuse me. Jesus. Wilkie says, yeah, Rumble's API is special. Yeah, exactly, dude. It really is. It's a weird thing. And, no shade at Rumble, man. They do what they do. It is what it fucking is, man. You try to work with like what you can, so just so you guys know, on my end for Stix, I've done everything I possibly can to make it smooth. But to you guys' point about social media and being overwhelmed, dude, like that's what I hope to fix on that end with Stix is like, okay, you come here, it's gaming only. You're not going to be bombarded with ads. You're not going to be told that if you don't want to see ads, you need to pay us. Like if you buy Stix Plus, if you sub to Stix Plus, like it tells you exactly what you get and it's additive. It's not anything to do with ads. There's no ads. You're not going to have to pay to not see ads. I'm trying to get a better quality of life. If you're going to be on social media over here at Stix, it's like quality of life's better and no ads. Like we have deals, and it's not working right now because I got to get Vapin to re-up on his ad or whatever. Like deals are a totally different thing. They're like ads, but I call them deals on purpose because when you go to spend time there, you're rewarded with XP and stuff. Like you're incentivized to go watch, but there's a deal to be had. It's not just an ad, and it'll be gaming related. Like anything we run in the deal section is always going to be gaming related, and it'll be a choice. No one's ever going to force you to watch that shit, but there will be cool stuff to take part in, and that's kind of the theme of that. But overall, like I said, the quality of life experience, I'm very cognizant of that. I want people to, if you're going to have just one more fucking social media to the mix, at least I'm not going to sit here and like waste your time and make you look at a bunch of shit you don't care about and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So Wookie says, I need a one site post everything. Yeah. So Waffle, both you guys mentioned that, like, so right now what we have is like you can go to your profile and like number one, you can post your links. Like if you go to Stix and you're doing like a gaming stream or gaming related content of any kind, you can post that on Stix. It doesn't matter where you're streaming or making that content. So if it's Stix, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Blue, like I don't give a fuck. Like post where you want to post, and you can put all your social links with clickable icons right here on your profile page. And we support all that. We don't care where you make content. We want to support that. And, for Stix, as long as it's like gaming related in some form or fashion, you're good. But to you guys' point, you're saying if I post something, can I have it post like everywhere? That's really it. Just on the surface level, me running here off the cuff in my brain, that says to me it's like a totally different tool. I would have to look into that to see how I can make that work, if I can make that work, or how much work it would be. Royma says, love the site. Thank you. Welcome in. I played the snake game the other day. Yeah, that's another thing I don't promote a lot on here is the little games we have. We have like a small handful of like, little rip-off bullshit games. I don't really advertise this because it's something that could like change in the future. I don't know, I don't know how much this would stay here in the future. I have to be careful with stuff like this. There's nothing in these games that would like get me in copyright trouble, but like there's nothing that says people can't send you a C&D, right? So, fucking is what it is, man. But I especially this one, Neostack, aka Tetris, like I looked up the legalities on, how you can make it look and what's allowed and not allowed, and we're fine. You'd be surprised. It's really interesting. It's really interesting how it all works. But all right, well anyway. I need to see, where's my tool set here? Oh fuck me, man. This is gonna be nuts. I need to look at this thing here. Okay. Has the quotes around it. And open. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Okay, Grok. Okay. Before I do that. Hold on, let's go back to this. Grok, before I do that, are you sure that if I make these changes that it won't fuck up my web app builds? Think really hard on this one. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all for hanging out today. I'm trying to work on like building the Styx app, and this is Android Studio, which is basically, to my understanding, is like an emulator for Android. And I'm trying to just get the app to populate and work, and because this is the first time I've worked with this program, and I'm in the very beginning stages of making the Styx app. I've already wrapped a lot of the code, but now I need to get it working in this emulator so I can actually try to test it out. That's what we're trying to do today. So I'm working with Grok to like, help me through this process. Okay. So all it wants me to do is go into my code base and edit a couple of things, which it says it's not a problem, but we're gonna fucking see. Okay. Production. Oh, that's okay. It's actually highlighted as a problem. What about local? Okay. And then, okay, if I do that, do I have to run? Okay, run build. I need a new keyboard, man. Bam. Yo, hold on a second. Let me get over here. Curly says, in class, but making my rounds, like, comment, and repost. You have a great stream. Hey, thank you so much, Curly. Hope you have a great day, man. Hope you have a good day in class. So yeah, anyway, pie in the sky here. If I can get the, I'm gonna be working very hard to try. Well, I'm gonna do what I can to try to get the Styx app built and get it out there. I don't know yet if I'm actually able to do it because I've never done this before. So I'm gonna work with Grok, and I'm gonna try to get there, and I'm sure I could probably get there. But we're going to find out. I'll know a lot. Like, once I can get this thing running the proper way. Hold Hold on. Run build, run preview. Hold on. Run dit. Hold on. If I can get the Android developer environment working and we look at what looks like an app, like I'm gonna, as soon as that's running properly, I'll know pretty quickly like how much work probably needs to be done. Because when you look at Stix in like on your mobile device in browser, it works like an app, and that's on purpose. I did a lot of that work already, and I'm thinking that a lot of that's going to transfer over in this conversion, but I don't know yet, and I'll know pretty soon if I can get this thing up and running properly. We're gonna find out. If I can get this working, I'll be able to see pretty quickly how much work is like already gone. Yo, Waffle Meat, sorry. It says at some point in the future, schedule a call with me. I would love to discuss this with you, but I'm limited in typing things here. I love how this is turning out though. Yeah, Waffle, hey, look. We can get in Discord anytime you want, brother. If you want to do it now, I can mute the stream and we can chat for a minute. I mean, I'm free I'm pretty much free all day. So you just let me know, brother. You know? Yeah, see, this shit's not. Unless it's still trying to run or load, which it could be. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me screenshot this for Grok. And we'll bring this back down. Okay. Did everything you asked. Now I tried to run it and now seeing this. Waffle says, I mean, I don't mind if you stay unmuted for the stream. Well, here, let me get Discord up and going, man. No, I would rather mute because number one, I have no idea what you want to talk about. So we'll get there. Give me a sec. Let me. I don't think I'm in your server, brother. Just FYI. So like, I might have to join yours, or if you're in Stix, if you're in the Stix server, that's easier. Yeah, are you in the Stix server? If you are, just drop a line in the community chat. Oh, give me like 10 minutes. Yeah. Do your thing. Take your time. No rush. No rush at all. This will give me a moment to see what the hell Grok's talking about. Still the same? God damn. All right, even after in cursor, run this bullshit. Okay, hold on. RM. Whoa, hold on. Okay. RF. Okay, that doesn't work. This is what sucks, man. I don't know how to fucking code. I don't know all the commands, so every little fucking step I have to work with Grok. That's just how it goes, dude. That's how I built Stix in the first place. For 5.5 months, I fucking did the same exact workflow to try to build this whole website. You're on, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no shit, Grok. Of course I'm on fucking Windows, idiot. PowerShell, remove. Hold on. Dumb fuck. Okay, hold on. Before I do all this, what the fuck am I actually doing? Grok, dude, Grok, look, all AIs are only so smart. Like, you really have to think before you start just listening to what it says. You have to think, because it'll just send you on this fucking route to start doing things. And if you don't ask why or what it's doing, it's gonna, like, it might not even be in the direction you want to go, you know? Like, the real problem, okay, the Stix website works fine when you run it normally, blah, blah, blah. But when we build a mobile app, capacitor user production build, For some reason, that production build is not including the Firebase key. That's why the app crashes. What we're trying to do, we are forcing Firebase key into the production build so the okay, how about this? Okay, see, this is why I asked Grok what the fuck it's trying to do. Now that I understand what it's trying to do, instead of getting me to run a bunch of code and commands, we're going to tell it to give me a prompt for Cursor to fucking do it for us. Work smarter, not harder. How about you just give me a goddamn... And I use swear words with Grok because Grok doesn't give a fuck. Cursor prompt to one-shot this thing. How about that? Utilize the goddamn tools you have. Okay, you're in the Discord. All right, cool. Give me a second. Let me shut off Spotify. Give me like just a second. Waffle, you might have to type in the chat in the Sticks Discord or shoot me a DM or something. I don't think I have I don't think I'm in your server. I don't see it. I don't think I am. So you can type, okay, here we go. Welcome spam. Yeah. All right, cool. Add friend. Message. Here we go. All right, chat, I'm going to mute.
Hey, can you hear me? What's up, man? Hey, just wanted to kind of run it by you real quick because I figured it'd be easier to say it out loud than type it in, 100 characters or whatever. Yeah, what I've seen, because
Anyway, chat. While he's gonna be back in just a second, I'll talk to him, and then in the meantime, okay, hold on. Let me see what this is doing here. Okay. Ran the prompt. Now what? I was talking to Waffle, but he had to take a work call. He's going to be back in just a minute. Yo, Fat Steven, what's up? Yeah, no, I was on a phone call or a Discord call with Waffle. In the cursor terminal, run Open Android. Okay. Sure. Is it gonna run this? Wait for sync to finish. Make sure medium phone is selected. Press the green play button. Okay. Well, the emulator's working now. Is the app gonna warn though? Probably fucking not. It's gonna be a whole day of probably trying to figure out this program. Stuck on splash screen, and here's the log. Yes, I had to unmute.
Sorry about that.
No, so anyway, yeah, let me kind of finish my thoughts. So
I may have to bail at any second. If I'm like BRB, I'll be right back. But yeah, I guess my perhaps it was like a misunderstanding on my part as to what you're doing with it. So I didn't mean to just be like
no need to apologize. Here's the thing: there hasn't been any big official marketing for Styx yet, and there's a lot of reasons behind that, mostly money. But like Styx is trying to combine like X, TikTok, YouTube functionality primarily, but gaming only, and with a better quality of life approach, and no ads, no forced ads. And then there on top of that, there's a gamification of it, saying like if you're going to be here, you're leveling up, you're getting cool MySpacey type vibes and all this shit. But by being gaming only, you're getting better discoverability by default. And then we have active and passive mechanisms to take your reach even further within the platform that don't cost you any extra money. So the goal really is giving gamers, casual or content creators alike, a place where you can put your content and it's going to have a better chance of being seen just by default. And then it goes a lot more in the woods with that, but like that's kind of the general gist of it. And in terms of streamer tools, uploading to multiple places, there's other companies that provide those tools. It's just a matter of linking Styx API so that when you upload everywhere, Styx is one of those options, if that makes sense. And that's coming in the future. Right now, I'm trying to build the app, but then eventually I'm going to get live streaming also. But live streaming, I could have live streaming up in like a month or less if I had the money. It's just a money thing for the streaming. So, again, it's meant to be a place for gamers and content creators that's dedicated. And, that way you're not competing for views with politics and sports and fucking all this other stuff. And you're not getting inundated with ads, and you're not paying subscriptions to not see ads, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what Styx is trying to be. It is a social media, but it's geared towards the gaming and the discoverability for gamers. That's what it's trying to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I worry, and I hope that I'm not like coming across as
you can be as brutal as you want, brother. I have thick skin.
And I know that this is a passion project and everything, so I want to see this succeed because I know you've been working on this for a long time. I would have helped sooner with like the testing and everything, but wedding and all that out to country. What I worry about is this being without the utility aspect of it, because I think what what Helix Tools is doing is like creating the ecosystem to post shorts, and yeah, it might post everywhere else, but I think that's a paid feature. If that were to be something where it's like I could now have a hub to go, okay, my MP4 goes to Instagram, everywhere else gets the link or the embedded, which also counts towards my Rumble views. If that were to change things, and like say they like it on Sticks, they also like it on Rumble if they've linked their accounts or something. If that kind of like tool belt exists, that would be something that could effectively set it apart from just being another website where
Right.
me and a bunch of other people are using, but it's like I follow all the people that I follow on Twitter over on Instagram. So if I'm posting this, the only people who are seeing it on Pickaxe are the same people who follow me on Rumble, who follow me on Twitter. The only place I seem to have reach is Instagram.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and a lot of that's algo based, and you know how it goes. But so I guess the short answer is I just wrote a note on my notepad here. I can look into some kind of tool that says, hey, when I upload to Sticks, I can select all the other platforms I want to, syndicate it out to. I can certainly look into it. Like, again, I know Helix is working on something similar. That's fine. I don't mind if we created our own. I think the technical challenge is because every platform is so different. I have to see like the whether it's me or Vapin doing it or whoever. When you start talking about syndicating to multiple platforms, it's different per platform, and it's like making it as simple as the way we would like it to be. There's just technically it's not that simple. And so I have to research and see like, okay, how close to that reality can I actually get? Is it actually possible? Because if you take case in point, like right now, if you embed a video or a stream on Sticks, you can do it with YouTube and it works just fine. You can do it with Rumble, but it's finicky. But that's not my fault. That's their fault. It's their API. So the same concept kind of you have to take into account for what we're talking about. So if you want to upload a short and have it sent to 10 different places, the question is, will it be that simple? Can it be done? And are there going to be third-party API blocks or issues, or is it going to cost me, the developer, to pay for that API access from that platform? Like, I don't know that either. So like, I made a note. I'll research it and see. And, I agree with you. Like, it definitely doesn't hurt the attractiveness of any platform for content creation discoverability. I think, again, so let's assume I can try to tackle that in the background. In the meantime, fundamentally understanding what Sticks is trying to do is important too, and saying like, hey, we know you guys are going to post everywhere, and I want to support that. I already do support it. It's just when you post on Sticks, theoretically you're getting better discoverability as a default because there's not all the other stuff to compete with views. We're not competing with hot tub streams and politics streams and every fucking thing else. It's like, so your gaming content will get seen by gamers because that's all that's on this platform, and we moderate it that way. So now getting Sticks to grow is going to be a combination of stuff. It's going to be a combination of innovative approaches like what you're talking about and marketing dollars, period, the end. Like, there's no two ways about it. And I'm working on that on my end. I'm actually like professionally pitching for investment. Who knows how it'll go, but I've got a background in sales and I've got all my ducks in a row for that. But in the meantime, while I'm pitching and pursuing that, I'm going to try to work on this app. Like, I don't know how far I'll get, but we're going to find out. And again, if I have the app already would put me in a better place trying to get more users. Like, that's just a no-brainer. So, that's my current focus. And I think the more gamers that see it, the more you use it, the more you kind of understand what it's trying to do. And then again, it's just like, how we evolve and what we add to the, what you guys need, experience. Like, is it helping you get reach? Is it helping you get discoverability, are you enjoying it? You know, is it giving you the same amount of fatigue as everywhere else? Hopefully not. You know, so that's kind of like, but I got a note here, so I'll look into it. I'll see how difficult it'll be. I mean, if it's something as simple as like, hey, when you hit upload, the sub menu pops up and you can just click all these places and send it. I mean, yeah, I'll fucking do that all day, but I know it's not that simple, so I got to look into it.
Right, and I'm by no stretch of the imagination saying like, hey, create something that holds my entire stream, then turns it into clips, or
right,
that turns it into clips. I know
Helix is doing that.
But like, if Helix,
they just put it out, yeah.
I talked to Tex about it.
Yeah.
If it were to like say the clip is created by Helix Tools or Rumble Studio, or the clip exists.
Yeah.
You're using DaVinci, whatever. If we were to have like the link that directs to Rumble and the MP4 for it, if there was some kind of hub that posted everywhere, I think that and adds tags, like if you were to have that one-stop shop, I think that would be the thing that puts you a cut above the rest of it. It's not just another social media platform that is currently
sure
trying to get more people over there. That utility is going to be something that I think sets things way a cut above just uploading it to Pickaxe. Because Pickaxe, for me, I went from having like 1 view, 1 dislike to 50 views and no engagement, just because it's directing the view, sure, but like I said, Pickaxe has turned into two new followers that I've seen the day they
to your Rumble stream.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for you, your main thing is Rumble. Is basically you're just wanting to make sure that whatever tools you use are helping direct you there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think if it was YouTube, Twitch, wherever, Kick,
yeah.
I think that if there was something that did some kind of utility that, other than just being another social media platform to manage, where, like you said, I love the idea that it's like it's only gaming. You're not competing with hot tub streams. That was a huge thumbs up for me. But if you do more than just being another social media platform that only targets one specific thing, you would start getting maybe that would be something that would be appealing to only gaming content would be something that appeals to my viewers.
Sure.
Who would come over and create a Stix account just so they can scroll through it, looking at shorts, seeing the embedded video, maybe even having something where they can chat on Stix that adds some level of depth to them that they don't get on Rumble or whatever, like new games or something that they can play in chat that integrates as like a browser source in my OBS that then affects my Rumble stream. That's totally possible, because everybody else is doing it. But if it were to have something that guides the content creators to Stix, other than just being like, well, I'm not competing with hot tub streams.
Sure.
That made our job easier everywhere else,
Yeah.
other than just hitting live.
Yeah.
I think that would be something that would help.
No, I look, I agree. And like the overarching point is like, being gaming only is great. That's one hook, but the more hooks we can get, that's marketing 101 to try to, bring people to my product. Right. So, and again, there hasn't really been any official marketing, and that's just it's a money and time thing, because I'm doing all this myself. So, so I think to your point, so right now, if out of all the hooks that I have right now, Stix, the biggest one is gaming only. The second one is probably quality of life, the social media fatigue. Like, we don't run ads. Like, no ads is the second big hook. The other one would be like monetary. Like, so you like what you get if you compare it to X, and this isn't as a parent, but like X nickel and dimes you for a lot of stuff. Like, oh, you want to type more than 150 characters or whatever, pay me. If you want to, write articles, pay me, blah, blah. Like, so out of all the X-like tools that we have, we offer a lot more before paywall. And of the paywall that is there, you're getting way more value out of it than the competition. And so that's like a sub hook. And if we were to add the tool you're talking about, I agree, that would be pretty huge. I just have to look at it and see, having the app would be nice. And there's the quest system is another big hook. Like the gamification in the quest system is a really big hook. Nobody else has a quest system like what I have. No, like not yet. But that is 100% unique to Styx currently. So, that's a hook technically. But I agree with you. And I'll definitely look into it. If it's something that helps gamers and helps the gaming discoverability piece, I'm totally interested. So, I've got a note here. I'll give it a look. I'm not sure how technically challenging it's going to be, or if there will be third-party limitations that are out of my control. That I have to figure out. I get frustrated with Rumble because, again, with the embedding on Styx, it works sometimes, and some days it's wonky, and I can't do anything about it. I fucking hate it, And it's not. I'm not trying to throw shade at Rumble. It's just that's just a weird quirk that it's just, and it's very well known. So
Totally understandable, but I figured
Yeah.
it'd be easier to just say that out loud and be like, hey, maybe food for thought, and it doesn't have
Sure.
to be implement this tomorrow kind of thing. Like if it were to be your 1 year anniversary or
Yeah.
year, I think that would be something that would just draw that line in the
Sure,
sand.
sure.
We're not Helix, we're not Twitter. In fact,
Yeah.
we'll help you make using those things a lot easier.
I don't know if you're looking at the stream right now, but I don't mind giving you like a little sneak peek of something that will come once the live streaming is able to happen. So
Yeah.
if you're
Let me actually lurk. I'll hop out of the call so you can actually talk to your chat, and I'll pull up the video on my phone.
Sure.
I've got work I got to do, but I figured it'd be easier to just say that out loud instead of typing. All
Well,
that.
hey, man, before you split, look, I appreciate the feedback. Seriously, like I have thick skin. When you guys have criticisms and ask and all this stuff, or even gripes, please, like that's only going to make the product better. And I love hearing from you guys, so I really appreciate it.
Certainly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you in the chat, and I'll show chat some stuff I'm working on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
All right, chat. So here is. So look, streaming for anybody watching, streaming is something that, where's my OBS? Streaming is it's a money thing. It's like I would have already had it up and running. Like I've already built the shell. If we go here, let me I got to refresh the app. Shit. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold on. Give me just a second. I'm messing up here. So the live streaming, the shell is already built. Like you can go, it's got a very common run-of-the-mill, setup or whatever, right? This is all dummy screens, but the shell is built. Waffle, welcome back. The shell of the live streaming stuff is already built. It's a lot of it is like implementing the servers and the back end and all that, and that's the part that costs money. A minimum, you're talking well, I don't want to say the number. I don't want to say the cost out loud, but let's just put it this way: it's kind of expensive, and it's a monetary thing. So the only reason we don't have the live streaming up and running already is due to money. And I'm trying to remedy that with like seeking investment and stuff like that, and working on other features like the app in the meantime to, because if I can get the app or other features like Waffle's talking about, then we can attract more users. The more users the platform has, the easier it is for me to pitch for investment. So that's the cycle we're working with. But the shell of the live streaming is already there. And then on top of this, once the live streaming is kind of like ready to go, there's a studio element. Again, the shell is built, but it's kind of like Streamladder, where it's like you can upload a video, like a very basic clip of some kind, and you can like edit it out, right? Like you can have, like if you want to a clipping tool, as it were. Like the shell of this is already built out. It's not 100% functional. It's got a ton of bugs, but the shell of it is built because what I want to do is when the live streaming, if it, materializes, I want to have like an instant clipping tool similar to some other platforms, like stuff that users expect to have, right? So like a lot of this is kind of already built, but it's on the back burner because to get the live streaming going is like, it's expensive. So just wanted to kind of put that out there. Like that's a work in progress thing, right? So anyway, that's where we're at, man. I'm at the point where I am going to try to build the app if I can, and see what we can do. And that's kind of it. To Waffle's point, though, I will have to do some research and see if doing a one upload syndicate to many tool is something I can do. I imagine, it probably won't take me long to get those answers. And then it's like, if the answer is yes, and I can do it without very much problems from third party, like the places you would upload on their APIs and their backend, if it's, how complicated is it? If it's not too bad, then, perhaps we can get that going pretty quick. But like, I'm not against it. It to me, I look at how much is it going to cost? Is there any technical challenge that is outside of my control? And is it going to interfere with other priorities like building the app or like, if I can run it in the background, right? So if it's not going to cost a lot of money or very little to none, great. If the platforms in question are easy to work with technically on this, great. We'll go from there. So Waffle Me says, I think Claude is going to be your best friend. So the program I'm working in, whoops, sorry, I knocked my mic over. The program I'm working in, Cursor, this is like the best program out there, one of the best ones. And Claude, like it uses tons of LLMs. So like, here, I'll show you what I mean. So like down here in the bottom right, let's just do this. Hold on. So let's do this. I'll show you something. So this is your agent window. But when you click on this, you can click and see this. This is all the different models that you can access. Pretty much, I mean, you got multiple versions of Claude, Grok, GPT, all the latest models are available to use in Cursor. So I'm way ahead of you on that front, at least, where we can, utilize whatever it is we need to utilize. And now I need to go back and not look at this window. Okay, cool. So right now I'm using not Fable. Jesus Christ. The other thing you have to consider when you're using this stuff is the cost. Every LLM bills differently per token, per million tokens. So you got to keep that in mind too, right? And then it's like based on the task, like how complex is the task? How difficult is it? There's a lot of times where you can save a lot of money because the task is not very intensive, and then some require very high thinking. So like Cursor's great for all of that. I'll figure it out. Like there's definitely a way. I think the main barriers are really like how much does it cost, and the other platforms we integrate with, how difficult is it to work with their back end? Those are the two main barriers you have to get across. And for me with live streaming, I just simply can't afford to pay for that. And the site doesn't generate enough revenue right now to pay for it either. So what am I left with, right? Build the app, go that route, maybe add the feature Waffle's talking about. We'll see. I'll try. I think it'll be more of a like, what's all these other platforms back end and stuff like that. So, we'll have to look at that. Let's see. Okay, back to trying to get this shit working. Oh boy. All right, what does Grok say? Let's see. Clear the current filter. All right, clear logcat. All right, let's go and try to run this one more time just so we see what errors we're fucking dealing with here. Oh my God. I can't show all of them because it's a full page. But we'll see if we can get this fucking thing running. So, let me get the music going back. Let me turn this, and this. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Reran, and here's the log. Well, a lot of it. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you for chilling today. We're just trying to get basically an Android mobile app virtual workspace working to see if we can get the Stix app running at all. If I can get it running, then I can see like where are we at with like the work that needs to be done in the UI and all this stuff. Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta check something here. I don't think so. Shouldn't be getting throttled. Hold on a second. Hold on. Fuck. Give me a second, guys. Yo, Vapin's in the house. Man, looks like a rare helmet fire. I think you need some Helix music, dude. Yeah, I know. I'll get there. I don't stream very much anymore. Steven says, oh yeah, I got that Duck Game access last night. Nice. No, man, internet's fine, dude. We're good on the internet. Nope. Just ran a test. All good. Okay. All right. Vaping. If you're just joining, I'm trying to get Android Studio running. I'm trying to get the app to populate and run. If I can just get it to run, then I can see where we're at with development, like how much shit really needs to be done. Vaping. Fat Steven says, I'm fine, somehow still in the program. Don't understand. Photobs lurking. Welcome, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Okay, let's see. Quick copy and paste this into cursor. Okay. All right. I will do as you say. I will do as you command. Grok. All right. Let's see if this prompt fixes our problem. We're just trying right now. We're just trying to get the app to run. If we can get it to run, I can go from there. And we can start tweaking and dialing and the finer things. Photub. Yes, and I'm streaming today just to do it, really, because I'm like, well, I'm gonna be working on this app shit. I might as well just stream and chill if anybody wants to chill. I'm not out here to try to create content per se. I think those days are behind me, for the foreseeable future anyway. I'm working on Stix app. I've got another app that I'm working on. I can't reveal it yet. And then I'm also in my spare time. I started writing a dark fantasy novel So there's that. So I'm always like hella busy these days. The novel, the dark fantasy novel, I have full intent to turn it into a manga. So one day, once the novel is finished, I can hopefully start working with an artist. That would be the goal for that. So, okay. Let me see if this will be what I need it to do. Okay. Okay. Here's what Cursor did. Now what? Vapin says, well, it's always good to stream for the love of it. Always makes it better. I mean, I guess I'm just doing it to hang out with people in chat if they want to hang out while I'm working, just to keep my, keep my mind engaged. And Android Studio, make sure your medium phone, press, okay. All right, so it just wants me to try to run this shit again. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh my God. Hey! Yes! It's running! Ha! Look at that. The UI actually looks like it does in the mobile browser, dude. Yes! This is good news. This means that I actually probably don't have that much work to do to actually get it like in a beta, like put it out in beta. I mean, theoretically. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, yeah, dude. I think the volume doesn't play. Let me, how do I close this? It's kind of laggy, but this is an emulator, so I wouldn't say that this is how it's going to run per se. I need to probably open that ViewCat again. Hold on, view. Fuck, where is it? Logcat. Here we go. Cool. Guys, this is great news. This is actually really great news. Looks nice. No, this is really great because that means, dude, that means that those 5.5 months of building Styx, me purposely saying that it needs to function this way while in mobile or mobile via browser, that I've effectively done a lot of the base work on the UI already. Granted, there's always going to need to be some UI updates and performance, and like that's all part of it. But this makes me really happy. This makes me extremely happy. I should already be signed in. Let's see. Sign in. What email? I should be. Hold on a second, chat. Let me actually see. Let me see if I'm actually error, invalid credential. You know what I need to do? I need to see if... Oh man, let me think. I need to see what email. What email I'm using here. Okay. Okay. So I've got the right email. Maybe I did my fucking password wrong. Invalid auth. Okay. Huh. Maybe it's not letting me sign in because it's just got a glitch. Motherfucker. So, let me see. Okay, it's working. But when I try to log in on my app, it says invalid credentials. Is that just because of the emulator environment? I mean, I could be using... it's probably not. It's probably just API requests are going in the wrong place. Firebase also is behaving something with the cookies. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, it's not working. I'll get back on the screen in a second after I get away from password stuff. Clear any filter. Try logging in again. Okay, hold on. Clear any filter. Try to log in. Immediately look for the red error lines. I don't fucking have any. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. This is what it's saying. I'll go back to the main screen in just a second once I get away from these passwords. I did that already in the down. Change it from package mine to whatever else. Oh, I see. Jesus Christ. Whoa. That is just going nuts. Why is it doing that? Holy shit, man. But it's I don't know what the right word is. Populating with those yellow messages constantly. Yeah, like it just keeps going. Okay, here's another. Okay, we'll do another cursor thing here. Let me see. All right, let's do this. Let me actually go here. Paste. Boom. Yo, Vaping, we were talking about you about 20 minutes ago when I was talking to Waffle Meat. We were talking about some of the new tools Helix is doing. Because Waffle was saying he would like a tool where when you upload a short, you get a pop-out that says, hey, would you like to also upload it to like 5 other platforms or whatever? And I'm like, I think Helix is doing something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But, I mean, I could look into it. I gotta see how feasible it is for me. because I know every platform's kind of different. So on their back end, how they fucking do that stuff. I have no idea how involved a tool like that is going to be, but we'll see. Cursor is running a prompt right now, which is directly behind where I'm sitting as far as the screen. So I'm waiting on that prompt to run. Run the commands and test the login again. Okay. What are we doing with? What time is it? I'm glad the app was working and that it looks the way it does. Like, that was kind of the big W for me. If it works that well, if it works just as well in the app as it does in mobile via browser, we're in a great place. Holy shit, we're in a great place if that's true. If it works exactly the same on mobile as it does in the browser via mobile device, we're going to be in a really good spot. I'll be able to set it out on beta pretty quickly, but we're going to have to test some things, and it'll be in beta, of course. So, like, it's always going to be iterated on and worked on and fixed. I'm still waiting on Cursor to finish this command. There's always something, man. Even though AI is coding, it's coding. There's still always some bullshit to navigate around, man. Vaping, he knows. He knows full well. Full well and good. Oh, chat. I don't know if is my second camera working? God damn it. Jesus, dude. Literally almost just broke my phone. I wonder if my second camera works. I got my CRT I can show you guys while this is running. Let me see if this shit's working. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So over here, I got my CRT, man. This fucking thing is awesome, dude. Like, just having it as a monitor and being able to do shit is so much fun. Like, if I want to put movies or like old anime or something, or even modern games, like I can put modern games on this thing and play it. It's like the most trippiest, craziest thing. So now I'm gonna eventually get one that's a little bit bigger and replace this one, but for now this one's kind of scratching the itch. So yeah. All right. So anyway, this thing is still running. Cursor is still running this prompt. Still. Oh. Is it done yet? I think no. Fuck, it's finding all kind of problems. Jesus. This thing is running all kinds of stuff. But as you can see above me, it's still running. So we'll get there. Yeah, having the CRT is pretty cool, man. I like watching some older shows on it. And trying out modern games on the CRT is trippy. And what's really cool is with classic games, like if you take Castlevania Symphony of the Night and you try to play it on your desktop, like, it looks terrible because the way the pixels were created, they were created for CRT. So then when you move the window over to the CRT, it looks perfect. It looks exactly as it should, you know? So like now if I want to go play some retro games, they're going to look the way they're intended because I have a CRT, you know? Pretty neat. But playing modern games on it is interesting Some games look pretty good. Some games look like ass, but that's to be expected. But like it's still playable. Like I put Crimson Desert on the CRT. Wild. It's so crazy to see that. It's not great. The text is really like almost unreadable, but it just wasn't designed for that, right? But I think when I get the CRT I'm looking for, which is a little bit bigger and a little higher quality image with component, once I get that CRT, I think it'll be a much better situation. But this one will suffice for now, and I got it for free. So, I'm not over here like, okay, hold on. Let me. I think we're done. Let me see. Hold on. Cancel that. What is this? What is it? Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Now what? I'm going to have to take a bathroom break here in a second. Can certainly try to commit to all this stuff while I'm asking Grok for instruction. Save. Save. In Android Studio, select your meeting phone. Press the green. Okay. Ah! Okay, hold on. Yo. Good Lord. Okay. Try logging in with the same email and password. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you know what, chat? I'm gonna have to go to the restroom, man. Y'all, give me a few minutes. I'll be back.
I'm the Alpha, Omega, beginning, the end, a light in the darkness, salvation, condemned. Follow me, I'll lead you, I'll show the way. Surrender your soul, submit, obey. Follow me, your master, VR, AI. I'm smarter, I'm faster, I curate your life. Follow me, resistance is futile, my friend. We're in this together until the bitter end. On TikTok, on YouTube, on Discord, on Twitch. Get onto my platform. Come on, make the switch. Follow me to glory on Insta, my story. Follow me on everything, or you'll be fucking sorry. Follow me, your master, VR, AI. I'm smarter, I'm faster, I curate your life. Follow me, resistance is futile, my friend. We're in this together until the bitter end. Follow me.
All right, chat, we're back. Okay, let's see. Let me try to log in here. Yo, we are almost in business. Almost. Okay. App is running. I'm logged in. Hold on a second. Hold on a goddamn second. All right, I got to run a couple of commands, and then we'll get back to the emulator. Yes. But again, we hit kind of a big milestone today. We got the simulated emulator app running, and it looks the way I was hoping it would look, which is good news. So if we can get this thing rolling, a couple more steps here, I'll be pretty confident in trying to finalize it as a shippable package for a beta and see what we can do with that. So definitely some progress. I'm very excited about that. I need to get the app stuff running really smooth, though. What the fuck is this? Man, this thing's going through a hell of an update. Is this shit done? Okay, finally. Good lord. Man. This is the boring part. You just gotta run background updates, commands, all that shit. $22. Mixed reviews, huh? You can't run, so if someone just walks away from you, you can't catch them. Each character has only 4 sets of armor. No feeling of progression at all. Well, if there's not a good loot box or a loot pool, that's not good. That was a Mistfall Hunter. Okay, let's do this. Oh, it actually did load. It just took a while. Or it did it during all those updates. But is it going to remember my login? Dude, the fact that it's like this decent though. Oh, I missed him. The loading time is terrible though. I need to like look into that. Also, I need to lower the UI at the top a little bit. Yeah, loading. Granted, the emulator's running slow. I can tell because of certain things. But yeah, the loading time is terrible. Huh. I need to lower the UI on the stuff a little bit. But I mean... yeah, the emulator's laggy, I can say that much. That's fine right there. I'm gonna have to fix this. Alright. Let's go back. Hold on. Okay. Okay. The only major issue I'm running into right now is the emulator is pretty laggy. Aside from that, sticks in general has poor loading time, especially mobile currently. You know what, chat? We're getting pretty close to lunchtime, and trying to stream, run Cursor, run the Android app program all at the same time is pretty taxing on my system. Given that it's lunchtime, and I'm going to have to break for lunch soon anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't plan on streaming again today. You know, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Don't count on it. If I do, it'll just be random. But I'll leave you with this. The good news is we discovered that the app functions the way I was hoping it would, which is basically the same as it does in browser on mobile. So that's good. That means it's in a semi-shippable state. So now I just have to kind of figure out how to take the package, the app code package, and get it ready to ship in beta. It looks like pretty much all of the main work is done. Like that's the best way I can explain it. When I built Stix, I purposely told it to build mobile to work like an app in browser when you're on your phone. But to do that, it treats it like mobile code. All I did recently was I wrapped the project, because it's a web app, I wrapped it into an app. So that just means that basically I told the system to say, hey, take the existing code and make it into an app also. But a lot of the work to make it function like an app was already done, which is great. I've literally saved myself potentially months of work, and that's good for you guys. That means essentially I can get it in your hands a lot faster. Now, I still need to check a couple of things on the Android side, and then I need to check on the Apple side of things entirely. But I think this might go a lot faster in terms of getting the beta app out to everybody. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. Yeah, no, that's good news. But I'll leave you guys with that, and I will, just keep up with me on X or Stix or wherever. And yeah, man, more to come on that. I'm excited. This is good. So I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see you next time, guys. Yeah, have a good one.